Going on YouTube? What's going on? Cloud of dust, cloud of dust, cloud of dust. We out here in the middle of the desert, Texas, west side, you know. Out here doing something a little bit different. And I definitely gotta make a video about this. You won't believe it. You saw it here. I'm pulling tanker, man.
I just might be in your hood.
Fuck out of here, man. You dumbass niggas. You niggas is silly out here trying to look cute and shit, man.
I just might be in your
hood. Niggas wanna come and talk to me about all this dumb shit.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Got me a vacuum tanker. As y'all know, this is a power only load. I done dropped my hoopty way over there some dang well. I'm pretty much taking this empty, going to get it filled up, and I'm bringing it right back here, loaded. It's a new experience for me. Well, not too new, but it's really new because I haven't even touched a tanker in over 10 years. And it really just been dropping hooks. So as far as like loading and unloading and stuff like that, I don't know. But originally, when I was getting into trucking, when I first got my CDL, I was raised in Seattle, for those who don't know, or if I ain't seen my old channel, but raised in Seattle for 18 years. And when I decided to get in trucking out in the Northwest, I wanted to do tanker. I got my tanker endorsement then, and I didn't get my hazmat until about 4 or 5 years ago. But I got my tanker endorsement then because I was going to work for a tanker division out there that hauled dairy. So I was going to do that. It didn't turn out that way. Went a whole different route, so on and so forth. And now this is where I'm at. So super crazy. I'm super excited about it. I am super nervous because when I get to the shipper, hopefully they load it or fill it themselves. I do have an appointment. If I got to do anything with hoses, which I shouldn't, but if I have to do anything with hoses, well, I'm gonna need somebody to watch me. But I'm definitely gonna take it slow once I'm loaded. I mean, it's empty, ain't much really to concern myself with right now. But yeah, let's see about this, man. Let's see about this. Follow with me, man. Follow with me. Follow with me. I just pulled a rookie mistake, y'all. I said I've been doing this for over 10 years. I done jumped it. I done jumped it, but it's all good. The good news is it's empty. So all I gotta do is wind it the other way. So I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. All right. Now I got it. Yeah. All right, now I got it. Now I got him. I checked the locking jaw. Yeah, I jacked a little bit. Nah, I did it. This bad puppy dirty. So let me tell you a quick way I came across this load. My last broker. Hold on. Hold on now. Now. See, I got different clothes on. Voice tone might be a little bit different. It's a whole different morning, y'all. Like I said, I ain't even got to go far. I drove like 2 hours yesterday. But my appointment's for this morning. So, getting up, checked everything out. I ain't even going to grab me nothing to eat. I'm just going to drink some water. Get back on my tea kit. You know, brew my tea in the morning. That used to get me all the way right. I already got it set up. I just need to get me a mug. But I ain't trying to get one of these expensive ones at the truck stop. So, let's head over there and see how this day is going to go. Wish me luck. All right, my peoples. You done made it here. Over here, get loaded, hooked up, or not hooked up yet, but he workings on it. I'm glad I ain't got to do it because I would have been out there asking for chaperones and all kind of stuff. I don't know what I'm getting filled up with quite yet. I will know once I leave. Of course, I had to scale in. I have about 43,000 pounds I'm gonna be taking up out of here. So yeah, that slodge thing is real. I don't know who does tanker, who's watching my channel, but I know when I pulled tanker before, I forgot exactly what they're called. but they were sectioned off like baffles inside the tanker. So I had this, and that. So I guess when it's like sectioned off, you know, the slosh, it gets some of that slosh, or it limits that slosh movement. This don't have nothing. This is completely open. So I'm gonna feel that whole situation going on. Two things I know for sure is, one, the shifting is a little bit different. There's a rhythm to it with the sloshing because it's going to be kind of throwing you off. But I guess once you get used to it, you know, I haven't had to shift like that in years, as I've been telling you. And then the other thing is braking. And there's a trick with that too. Like when it sloshes back is when you brake. And when it sloshes forward, you kind of let up a little bit, you know. But you better dang sure you know you better have some good brakes on here on your truck. So, like I said, I came across this load. I delivered in Lubbock. Had a broker who stiffed me on my fuel surcharge out of Houston. I ain't gonna, you know, put it all up on here. It's all right. It's all right. But it was kind of, it was a little BS though, because he just pretty much, the line haul was like 2150 or 500 miles, or not 500 miles, 400 miles. And then when he sent over the Raycon, it was just the line haul. It wasn't no fuel surcharge or anything. So I'm over here thinking like, this is hazmat, it's heavy. I'm like, dang man, you really ain't breaking up for the fuel surcharge? And he was like, oh man, I'm not in my office right now. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna have somebody in my office do it when I get back. I said, what time you gonna get back, man? And he gonna say, oh, I'll get back at 5. I'll get back at 5. All right, call back at 5. All right, sure, no problem. 5 o'clock come around, didn't hear nothing. I called him, went to voicemail. Couldn't leave one because it was full. You know, on the side note, that makes me so upset. How do you run a business, right? And I call your business number, right? And I want to leave a voicemail, but the mailbox is full. How many times y'all try to leave a voicemail at a business for whatever reason, the voicemail box is full? How unprofessional is that? Seriously, you don't check or clear your voicemail. Wow. I actually had a guy that I was going to do some personal work for. I needed some personal work done, and I was calling to get quotes, and I called his business, and it had with the voicemail, and it says voicemail box is full. How? You know, I called somebody else, they picked up, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then the dude gonna text me the next day, said, oh man, sorry, my voicemail box is full. I was returning a phone call. I'm done with you, man. That's how you do business. Business is that good, you don't need mine. You know what I'm saying? You know, left it alone. That's kind of how I feel with this full mailbox. That's a pet peeve. Anywho, get up to Lubbock, offload it. And then I was like, man, from Lubbock, I know ain't nothing pumping out of here, so I'm either going to go back to Fort Worth, Deadhead, or I'm not going up to Amarillo, because I think that's even worse. So I said, screw it, I'm going to hop back on 84 East, and then head back to Fort Worth. 30 minutes as I started driving out of Lubbock, then I saw this load pop up, or whatever the case is, and I saw that it picked up and delivered it, you know, in the same place, but it said tanker. You know, you say I need you to pick up a tanker and fill it up, bring it back. I said, okay. Line haul, like 2,200, right? Round trip miles total was like 400. So I was probably about an hour and a half from where it picked up at. So I'm like, well, Deadhead 4.5 hours back to Fort Worth and find some scruffy load or potentially a decent load, or drive an hour and a half and just hook up to a tanker and do this, come back, and then I still be out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I'll be the line haul, soak it up a little bit. It's only 400 miles, you know, 200 empty, 200 loaded. So I mean, what would you do? You know what I mean? So yeah, he got it all hooked up now. Got like a little thing pumping back there. I don't know how long it's gonna take. That's a little hose to me. But anywho, so I'm getting filled up now. Picked up the trailer. Man, easy money. That's all I can say. So let them finish this up here, and I'll get back at y'all. What's up, peoples? What's up? Ain't getting no driving footage. sorry about that, but you know, I ain't got all that equipment yet. I'm actually waiting for it, so I can start giving you all that the driver footage as well. But yeah, man, it was super crazy hauling a tanker. Really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but realistically, I didn't expect it to be as heavy as I thought it would be. It was 46,000 pounds. Yeah, 46,000 pounds. Like cyanide or something of that nature. But definitely, it was an enjoyable experience. Hooking up to my hoopy now. Back to van. Back to van, but hooking up to the hoopy now. Definitely an enjoyable experience. Definitely do it again. It was not as much slosh. You know, I was talking about slosh. It wasn't that much until, like, you know, my truck has that adaptive cruise control thing on it. So it wasn't until somebody would jump in front of me, you know, slam on the brakes, where I would feel that big surge pushing back and forth. But as far as just going down the highway, I really didn't feel it. But I did have the cruise locked at 73 out here on I-20. I mean, it's pretty wide open except for construction zones. But where I picked it up from and got loaded, it was a lot of up and down hills out there in the sticks. And man, I swear my truck act like it had no pulling power for nothing. I couldn't even maintain the speed limit back there. And it wasn't until I got to I-20, I was like, woo, finally, we can get up and get moving. But nonetheless, back to doing van until I see another tanker load again. But Landstar do have them, for those who might be wondering about how I got a tanker. I have a Snapchat, so I mean, I had somebody ask me about the tanker. But yeah, it's all good. They definitely have it. Who knows, next time I do a step deck, depending on what they got. Hey, if they're willing to pay the right amount of money, I'll do it all. Next time, I'll let y'all. Gotta get out of here. Yes, there's a deadhead involved.